All right, we're live on YouTube.
Okay. Are we only streaming on YouTube or anywhere else or no?
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay, just YouTube. Okay. All right. We wanted to just jump on here just to kind of give you some insight. We have a free weight loss masterclass that we are getting the word out about, and we wanted to just share a little bit about it so that you can jump in on this free webinar.
Yep. All right. So, um, this weight loss masterclass is specifically designed to kind of geared towards like those things that are keeping you from losing weight and keeping it off. So we kind of unpack a little bit some of the high level parameters by which we were able to, over 10 years ago, um, be able to lose the weight, but then also keep it off even through menopause. And we've got Terry joining. Hey, Terry, good to see you. Um, and even if you're not fully in menopause, like you might be in perimenopause, or some of you have menopause is, I don't want to get into that in this conversation, but it's kind of an event. So you have perimenopause, menopause, which is 12 months after your period stops, and then postmenopause. So all those stages, our hormones are kind of in fluctuation. And so, a lot of times people say, well, my husband or my brother or whomever, whatever man in your life, is able to just lose weight very quickly, but I'm not able to. And a lot of that's hormonal, but there is a behavioral component to it in terms of like eating and other lifestyle behaviors. So, what we teach you in this class is not just sharing more about our stories personally, but also these high level parameters by which you can really take a look at kind of how you're kind of navigating these spaces. So it's really about, losing the weight permanently. So not like losing it and then gaining it back and losing it and gaining it back. A lot of times we do this, I want to lose some weight for some event, like a class reunion or a big family reunion or some milestone birthday. But it's really about, losing it and keeping it off for the long term.
Yeah. So if you, and I think a lot of times this time of the year, everyone's kind of, you know, maybe, the summer is coming to a wind down. You're looking towards the end of the year. If you're someone that, you've been struggling with your weight, um, and you find that, like Gigi's talking about, it's just this back and forth tug of war with your body. And you're like, you know what, I need to find something that I can do that's not a fad diet, that's not something that I'm going to have to just like go through some, obstacle course for 3 weeks and then, come out of it, feel good for 3 weeks, and then, gain back the weight and just get into this cycle that so many of us have been trapped in. If you're looking for something that is not only going to be something you could do for a lifestyle, but also, and Gigi and I are going to share how we were able to do this. You're going to actually hear from other women who have done this model that we're going to show you in the weight loss masterclass, of how important it is to integrate God into your health journey and how that is also playing a role in you keeping the weight off. Like, yes, it's about the food. Yes, it's about understanding all of the elements that go with a healthy lifestyle. But there's also an important factor of where is God in your health journey and what difference does he make when he is actually in it. And so we're going to talk about how do you invite God into your health journey? What does that actually look look like? What did it look like for Jesus? How did that one tweet, all of these things in the weight loss masterclass? So if you are a Christian woman and you are like, this is intriguing to me, I haven't really heard a lot of people talking about, you know, the Bible, God, losing weight, doing something that, you know, is going to edify your body nutritionally. So this is not just a pie in the sky as well, that we are going to be talking nutritionally sound information that is out there as well. If you, and you're like, this is intriguing to me, and I've been praying for my health, and I feel like God is giving me an answer, then you want to make sure you sign up for this masterclass. It's free. So really, the biggest expense is you and your time, right? You actually showing up, grabbing a journal, grabbing a piece of paper, you know, turning off the TV, putting your phone down, you know, making some time and giving it your divided attention. That is the cost. But other than that, it is a free workshop that everyone can join into.
Yeah, yeah. So we really do. We talk about some of the roadblocks that are keeping you stuck.
Mhm.
We talk about those success strategies that will help you get there, and exactly what what you just said, Cersei. It's about getting your focus and really listening to everything that's in the class and kind of meditating and digesting it.
Mhm.
Because when you have a lot of distractions around you and you're kind of multitasking, you can't really focus. You're not going to really absorb the key components in this master class. So it does require, some focused attention. It's less than an hour of your time, focus
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
But it's worth it if this is an area where you've really been struggling, where you have, lost the weight, gained it back, lost the weight, gained it back. Um,
Yeah.
or or even haven't even lost it at all, and it's just growing. It's just you just feel like you're gaining, and you haven't gotten to that point where you've even lost it in the short term. But this is just a different mindset shift, and
Mhm.
like kind of like what you're saying, Cersei. It's kind of like it's this, a lot of times it's this one little tweak that you have to make that makes all the difference in the world. And
Mhm.
so, this master class is that first step towards that.
Yeah, and here's another thing, guys. You know, we talk about this in the in the master class, but this is about losing weight, but it also spills over into other areas. That if you are someone that's dealing with high blood pressure, or you're dealing with diabetes or high cholesterol, there's going to be some answers in there for you as well, because it's all correlated. And so you might be like, you know what, yeah, I need to lose the weight, but I've got bigger issues. I've got diabetes, or I've got high blood pressure. Um, then this is also the masterclass for you, because not only is the larger umbrella of weight loss the main focus, but correlated with that, we are going to talk about and have testimonies of women who were losing the weight, but also ended up reversing their high blood pressure, reversing their cholesterol, and their diabetes, and all of these other things. So that as well is a part of it as well.
Yep. And the link to join the master class is in the description of this video, but I'm also going to post it in the comments section right now,
Mhm.
just in case. But we sent an email out earlier today. We got a ton of people that signed up for this master class,
Mhm.
which is awesome. And we know that we're at this place, of the year, September, the summer's
Mhm.
over, you're moving
Yeah.
into the holidays, and a lot of times, we start to move into the fall, and we know that we can't wait till January. A lot of us, have, sometimes medical situations that,
Mhm.
aren't, really need to be dealt with now. They can't wait. And so starting this master class now is a great idea because it will help you navigate the holidays better. The holidays are so dangerous. And I'm serious about that. They're dangerous because, the data shows it. The data shows that, the number of heart attacks that happen in and around Christmas and New Year's goes up
Mhm.
significantly, and it's because of overindulgence. So, don't wait till January. Let today be your January 1st, and start taking steps right now. And this masterclass is a great way to do it. And even if you go through the class and, you're just like, um, hey, this is all well and good, but I'm going to wait until the new year. That's fine too. I mean, if you don't have that sense of urgency to do it, that's up to you. But a lot of times too, it's kind of getting especially if you've not done anything in the past before, it's about
Mhm.
taking that first step and moving in that direction. And this
Mhm.
master class is a great way to do it. And
Yeah.
yeah, we got a
Is there
comment here. Yeah, it says like the short you guys did on holiday eating. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, one of the reels or something we did.
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, we'll stay on for a few minutes, continue talking about it. But yeah, it's a free weight loss masterclass. Don't pass it up. Share it
Yeah.
with your family and friends. Like I said, the biggest cost to you is just time to actually do it. But other than that, it is a free masterclass that we are giving you to serve you and to give you hope back. Because I think a lot of times, and I've been there in that weight loss journey where you just kind of lose hope, because like you're going from one thing to the next thing, and you're just like, I don't know if I could take another, whatever. But trust us, you'll leave that masterclass feeling hopeful, feeling energized, and feeling ready to take action.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Terry says, and the price is right too. It's free. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah,
But
yeah,
nothing is free. It's still a cost. You got to do it. You got to sign up.
yeah, yeah,
You got to listen and take your,
yeah,
and really receive the resource, right?
yeah. And I would say too, it's so hard to put a price on your health, right? I mean, your health affects literally every single area of your life, no matter
Yeah.
what, you know, whether
No
it's
matter who you are,
no matter
right?
who you are, no matter how much or how little money you have in the bank, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's all about, really taking care of this temple
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
have, and doing it to the best of our ability. And, I'll tell you that once you, gain that sense of alignment with,
Mhm.
the way you treat your temple, and really how you're feeding it and fueling it, and how you're really treating it on a regular basis, it just shifts everything else in your life in a positive way. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have never thought, Cersei, that, when I decided to change what was at the end of my fork, that, you
Mhm.
know, um, 12, almost 13 years later, you and I would be sitting here doing a live on YouTube about this. I was in the aerospace
Yeah.
industry. I mean, doing something completely different. And so
Yeah.
when I say it changes every area of your life, it does, in a good way. Like, it gets you, it just really helps you to think more clearly, to be more aligned spiritually, have the energy to do whatever you want to do, whether it's playing with your grandkids, or running that half marathon that you always wanted to do, or whatever your goals or ambitions are, or even just excelling in your career, that
Mhm.
you have to have the physical body to do that, to do any of that. And
Yeah.
and so, yeah, that's why I love this weight loss masterclass. It really is kind of that first step towards, getting there.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed.
Yeah. So Terry says, I'm sharing with family. Thank you, Terry. That would be great. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're watching this and you're like, I'm good, but you have family that needs help, definitely share it with your family. And I know, we all have family or friends or people that we love and care about that, need that help and support. And sometimes, even though you know what to do, they don't want to listen to you because that's how family is, They're like, I don't want to listen to you, but I'll listen to somebody else. So let us be
Yeah,
that somebody else that they'll listen to. So,
yeah, definitely.
yeah.
All right. So if you're watching this on the replay or now, we hope to see you guys in the weight loss masterclass. If you have any questions, feel free to just even leave a comment under this video or
Yep. And we'll circle back. All right. Well, thanks everybody. And y'all have a great rest of your evening. Bye.